Hello, my friends. This is my second video. So I wanted to talk about how the Word of God really is the living Word. I have two examples, but one of them in particular, well, I have several examples, but one of them in particular is one day, really recently, like 4 or 5 months ago, a few months ago, 4 months ago or whatever, I was in my room and I was talking to God, and I was just kind of like, God, I know that your timing is perfect and all of this, and that's great, and I love that, and I thank you because I know you go before me, and I know you make everything work for good for those of us who love you and who follow you, and I know all that stuff that we're told. I know, but I've been waiting for a really long time, and I'm not a very patient person, but I've had no other choice but to be patient because I've had no other choice but to wait. Everything that I've tried didn't work. And it's not because I wasn't capable or because I wasn't good enough or because of what I was doing wasn't brilliant. It's just the wrong time. You can, and I've learned this in my life, especially most recently, you can have all the brilliance in the world, but if you execute at the wrong time, you're not going to get anywhere, or you won't get very far at least. So I'm asking him, I'm like, God, I know I've been patient and I don't mean to be rude. I don't mean to rush you, but I'm kind of like, I've been waiting for a very long time. Do you know when I can expect to receive what I've been asking for? And I heard it very clearly, go to the Bible. And if you see my first video, you'll know that at the time, and even still, even though I'm reading the Bible almost every day, and I was reading it every day, morning and night, I gave my Bible away to somebody who needed it more, so I've been reading it on my phone, and I've been sort of like, my schedule has not been the same, but that's okay. I hear him very clearly say, go to the Bible. And like I said, in my first video, I didn't know, as I expressed in my first video, I don't know where to go in the Bible to, like, people can like, they can like count all the pages and they can like shout all the verses and all the chapters. I can't do that. I'm not one of those people. There have been times where, because I've been reading the Bible and some chapters I've read over and over, I can recite them. That's the word I was looking for. But other than that, I can't really recite the Bible yet. I look forward to doing that in the future, but I'm not there. And so I'm like, okay, where do I go in the Bible? So I start like putting my finger over here to see where the energy is pulling me. Right now it's pulling me here. And it shows me the Lord upholds my life, which is kind of really part of this message as well. And forgive me for the reverberation of the sound. I'm in a hallway. But so I go to the Bible and I put my finger on the Bible and it takes me to Habakkuk 2. And in that verse, it says at the end of the first verse or the second verse, it's 2:2, Habakkuk 2:2. It says, if you've been waiting, just wait longer, surely it will come, or something along those lines. I can pull it up, but forgive me, I pulled it up. It's actually not 2:2, it's Habakkuk 2. Well, it is 2:2. And so I'll just read it because it goes into 2:3 really quickly. The righteous shall live by his faith is the title of this passage. And it starts with verse 2, and it says, and the Lord answered me, write the vision, make it plain on tablets, so he may run who reads it. For still the vision awaits its appointed time. And that was the message. That was the message. You're waiting because the vision awaits its appointed time. Its appointed time. It hastens to the end. It will not lie. If it seems slow, this was the part that got me. Wait for it. It will surely come. It will not delay. I'm going to say that again. For the vision awaits its appointed time. It hastens to the end. It will not lie. It will not lie. When the Lord's hand is on your business, in whatever matter you're asking for, it's not going to come up fruitless. It will not lie. If it seems slow, wait for it. wait for it. I know we don't like to wait, but wait for it. It will surely come. It will not delay. And my God, I was like, okay. And still, I have my days of impatience and even frustrations. And I'm like calling out to the Lord. And I'm like, why do I have to wait so long? Like, if you're telling me all these things, like, shouldn't it be here already? I don't understand. But it will come at its appointed time. Everything has its time under the sun. And actually, you want it that way because as brilliant as we are and as we can be, as I mentioned, and as I've experienced myself, if you execute earlier than you need to, you're not going to get where you need to be. So there are two other things I want to say. I want to mention why God's timing is perfect, and why he delivers at the time that he delivers. And also, I forgot the second one, but or the first one, but I'll start with the second one. The reason why, and there's a few reasons, but the reason why God doesn't give you anything before you're able to handle it is because he doesn't want to give you a blessing and have it turn out to be a burden. If you're not ready to receive the blessing, you're going to ruin it. And it's not to say that you're not good enough or you're not worthy or anything like that. It's just you're not ready. And in that moment of waiting, he's preparing you and refining you. And trust me, you want that. You want that. I promise you. You're not going to make as much money or go as far or be as fruitful or as abundant or as expansive as you think you're going to be if you get it a moment too soon. I promise you. I can't remember what the first one is now, but hang on. So the part in the verse where it says, write the vision, make it plain on tablets so that he who reads it may run, or so he may run who reads it. It's also a reminder of like this. I don't think this is what I was going to say, but it's also still a very clear and good message. It's a reminder to make sure that your cards are all in order so that when he decides to deliver the blessing, you're ready to go. You're ready to rock and roll. There's nothing holding you back. You don't have to get ready because you've already been ready. So if you're waiting, wait longer. And while you are waiting, make sure that all your T's and I's are crossed and dotted. Go through all your documents. Make sure that everything is signed. Reread everything patiently. If you need to go to a cafe, go buy yourself a coffee or a tea, sit down calmly, go to a library and read and make sure that everything is in order. If you are like me and you get bursts of ideas really quickly, as you begin to organize, that happens to me quite a bit, write it all down. It doesn't matter. It doesn't need to be perfect. It doesn't need to be organized. I call them brain dumps. Brain dump in your notepad, on your phone, on a napkin, on your hand, wherever you can get it, and then organize yourself after that. Because there are brilliant little gems of steps and of things to do next that will come to light in those brain dumps, and they'll guide you on your path to making sure that all your T's and all your I's are crossed and dotted so that when the Lord does bless you, it's a blessing and not a curse, not a burden. So that's it for video number 2. If I remember what I was going to say, I'll probably put it in the comments, probably save it for another video or not. But either way, I hope you are well. I hope you are safe. I hope you are sound. I hope you are warm and you have a full belly. And if you like what I have to say, you are more than welcome to subscribe and to follow my channel. I'll be putting more videos out there like this. And I will see you soon. I love you. Take care. God bless you. Good night.